All right, here we are today. We're at James Lee Park. Steve and I usually head up to Spooner and do the rim trail, either on Wednesdays or Thursdays, but we got a good amount of snow the last couple days, so we're gonna do about a 10-mile loop here at James Lee Park. So take you along. All right, so trail climbs about 4.5 miles, 400-ish feet. A view of the valley here. Makes a full loop around this. I don't know, we don't call it a mountain. Big hill. It's our first time doing the whole loop. I shouldn't say whole loop, but looping the whole mountain. Not a lot of gain, but getting miles at least. All right, so I can tell there's a lot of glare here, but trail goes up, cuts back, goes up over, and then loops back around, giving awesome views of Jacks Valley and Job's Peak, Friel. Should be good. All right, a little over a mile in. Let's see, just kind of traverses. Really a pretty gentle climb. It's like, first 3 miles, like 200 feet a mile. So not even 5%. All right, getting on to the far side. You can kind of see slopes of Heavenly up there, nice and white. Job's Peak starting to make an appearance. About 1.5 miles in. So I've been trying to figure out how I want to maintain fitness after my 50K. Normally I really taper it down in the winter, and I don't think I'm gonna drop below 27 miles a week, somewhere in there. And I'm hoping I can get out and get on some of these local trails at least a couple times a week, depending on snow. So this could be a good 10-mile loop. The trail just follows right along contour line, very gentle gain. And I think it's about 4.5 or 5 miles. And then the rest is down, going back down. So, not bad. Looks like we're gonna traverse here, and then we shoot up another couple hundred feet, and then it's all downhill. And you can see it's like straight down to 395. You got Hot Springs Mountain. I've got a video on the channel of doing that. That's Steve over here did the Dragon's Back at Mammoth this last year, and the stats, other than the altitude, are basically exactly half the Dragon's Back. So kind of a fun training. I wouldn't say run, it's pretty steep. It's like, 1,400 feet over 1.2, 1.3. But it's a good one. Could have some pretty good views here in a minute. Genoa down there. And we're starting to loop around. About 3.2 in. All right, climb's about done. We're 4.5-ish miles in. Steve almost just tripped on a snake, so that was fun for him. No idea what it was, but it is baby rattlesnake season. It's kind of cold for them to be out, but it was there. About ready to hang a right and start going north. Four and a half to go. All right, we're on the other side. It's Jacks Valley down there, and if you stay on this trail, in about 11 miles, you cross up here. Clear Creek Trail goes straight up to Spooner Summit and connects to the Rim Trail. So you can keep going from here and get all the way up to the Rim Trail if you want. This is kind of cool. We got to the top, kind of like a flat plateau up here, 360-degree views. So this is all super gradual. Like on my watch, it looks like drastic, like we're gonna drop steep, but you know, with only 600 feet of gain and descent, like I'm talking like 125 feet a mile. It's not much at all. Super runnable, and it's a mountain bike trail, so it's really clear. No big rocks or anything on the trail. All right, reached a junction here. Watch says we go straight. I read my watch wrong, so we're turning around. They yelled at us that we were off route. Well, it's definitely getting a little chilly. It's windy. The sun is setting. We got plenty of daylight left, but we're right against the Eastern Sierras here, so we fall into the shadows early. We still have to go. Down there is Jacks Valley School, and then basically loop back and over that hill. And we're 10K in, 6.2. So 3.4 to go. All right, if you made it this far, after all of our trails, we've decided they're going to be reviewed, and they're going to be reviewed on the Giggle Factor scale, which comes from a Death March backpacking trip that I took this guy and his wife, and
grossly undersold the difficulty level.
I took my parents on it also, and it was like 100 degrees straight out of Hetch Hetchy Valley. It was
uphills both ways, snow, there was no water.
So every trail we do is going to be given a Giggle Factor on a 1 to 10. So this one, yeah, firm
2.
Giggle Factor of 2, super groomed trail.
Easy,
really
walkable.
Yeah, walkable, runnable. It's a bike trail, so there's like really no, it's a fast mountain bike trail because there's really no obstacles on it.
Even the uphill, if you're in good enough shape, you can run this non-stop. Let's recover your fatties. We have to stop a few times, but
yeah,
we'll get there.
We're getting there. All right, we made it to the Clear Creek trailhead on Jacks Valley, and From here, it's 14.8 miles to connect to the Tahoe Rim Trail on Spooner, or at Spooner, I should say. It's also a great downhill. Park a car here, park a car at Spooner, and either way, it's about 2,600 feet of climbing or downhill. But and you can get to it early season. This side of the mountain thaws out pretty early, except for the north-facing slopes. So about 7.15 in, got about 2.3 to go. All right, got to, I think, the last trail junction. We're gonna go left, skirt over. Definitely chasing daylight here, but less than 2 miles to go. And Steve's pissed because I told him it was 9. It is not a 12 giggle, it's actually 9.6. And we don't have far, we're not going to be in the dark, but if we had much more than we had, this would probably turn to a little type 2 because it's getting chilly and we don't have headlamps, but whatever. You go across this, I don't know how the hell we got across this ravine, but we shall find out. Here we are. I just told Steve they're like less than a mile, and he says, I can't hear you through my rage. Yeah. It's been a good trail. This has been cool. Never been on it all the years I've lived here. I've been on parts of it, but I've never done the loop. I always opt to go up to the Rim Trail or into the lake basin, something like that. All right, mile from the car, not even 3/4 of a mile. I think we're at 8.8. Let's skirt around this hill and drop down to the car. Made it back to the trailhead. 2 hours. Not too bad with doing the videos and taking pictures and whatnot. So probably one of the last, if not the last, long runs after work that we'll be able to get in. So take a look at that though. Raymond Peak out there. And here comes Wheezy Steve.
He's not slowing the camera down. I'm really running this slow.
All right, Steve, what's the final review? James Lee Loop, Jacks Valley Loop, Clear Creek Loop, whatever we want to call it. It seems like it's got many names.
Good trail.
Would you do it again?
Yeah. I won't do a hit workout before though.
He did sprints last night, so his legs are shot. But no, it's good. There's lots of variations. You can shorten it up, and I definitely wouldn't want to do this one on a hot day though. The whole thing's exposed. So anyways, until next time.